Hey, what's up guys, Izzy from Endless RVing, and in today's video we're going to be talking about our new install, the Truma AquaGo tankless water heater. You're not going to want to miss it.
We're going away, get your bag, check the tag, decision is made, lock your door, need no more, it's already paid, cancel your mail for a while, it's a journey for life and I'm going.
So guys, on our recent journey out to Indiana, we had the Truma AquaGo installed by the technicians from Truma North America. If anybody's not familiar with Truma, Truma is a German company. They also have sell products out here in North America, and they're really known for their tankless water heater. There's a lot of OEM manufacturers are now starting to offer this, and when you buy a new coach. But the great thing about the tankless water heater is that you have, like at home, you have an endless supply of hot water as long as you're hooked up to full hookups or whatever you have left in your tank when you're on a pump. The difference and the reason why we chose Truma is customer service and reviews have been excellent. There's been some other tankless water heaters out there, Gerard's and some other ones, that their performance has been less than stellar, to say the least. But if you read the reviews on the Truma, it's German made, it's designed in Germany, and the quality is top notch. So we've had this now for 3 days. It's been working flawlessly. I just want to bring you a little closer and show you what the unit is like. So you can see here's where the unit was installed. This is where our old Dometic six gallon tanked water heater was. The technicians will come out to you. They have a mobile service, or you can go to their headquarters in Indiana, but there is a mobile service. They'll come out to you, they'll take out the old propane tank, and they'll install a new one. This is the AquaGo, and it has it's a propane system. This will put out, from what I'm told, 120 degree hot water endlessly. It runs on propane and electric, so the electric is just to turn on the power board, but what's heating it is actually propane. So I want to get a look inside there. So we had the opportunity at the Hershey RV show to talk to Bill DiDonato, who's the head trainer for Truma North America, and he could explain this way better than me. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to cut out, and then I'm going to come back with the interview with Mr. DiDonato. So stay tuned, it's a great interview. Hey, what's up everyone? It's Izzy from Endless RVing. I'm here with Billy from Truma.
How we doing, guys?
We are at the Hershey RV show, and I'm here to ask Billy a couple of questions. We were out in in Napanee, Indiana at the Newmar factory, and we had some work done, and the guys from Truma were kind enough to come out, and we now have a tankless water heater that 2 days is working great. So I'm not the expert on it. I'm going to the experts here. So Billy, I just had a couple questions, and
lay them on me.
I'm happy you took the time for us. So we had a Dometic hot water heater in there, 6 gallon. You know, what's the big advantage of going with something like a Truma?
Well, that's a really good question. So the Truma AquaGo is the first hybrid instant water heater for the RV market. So what we've done is we've combined the best of both worlds. We've got the consistency of your boiler tank, and you have the on-demand technology of your existing tankless type.
Okay.
So with those units, you're going to get a never-ending supply of hot water, most importantly at a consistent temperature. So the metaphor that I use is it's kind of like a never-ending boiler tank that you don't have to wait to heat up because it is on demand. So not only are you going to get that never-ending supply of water, but it's also going to be at a very efficient rate. We found you could take a 20-pound propane cylinder, like at your barbecue at home, and take a 20-minute shower every day for just shy of a month, about 22 days, before you'd have to refill that tank. So not only are you getting the consistent hot water, the endless hot water, but you're using barely any propane to make that happen.
Okay, and now you're strictly off propane, right? There's no electric.
Yes,
the electric just turns it on and off, correct?
You got it. So we got a 12-volt supply. The Truma AquaGo does not utilize 120 volt electrical heating elements. The reason being is to achieve the performance that we brag about with the AquaGo, we're putting out about up to 60,000 BTUs in propane. If we converted that over to electrical consumption, you need a 70 amp service just for the AquaGo.
Okay.
Or a really good insurance policy for your RV.
Okay. Yeah, so just a couple things. I'm at the Hershey RV show. These guys are doing installs here. we knew we were going to be here. We also knew we were going to be in Indiana, so I called them a couple of months ago and I made an appointment. They offer mobile service, correct?
We absolutely do. In a few different portions of the country. We've got currently 4 different mobile service branches. We've got one in Lakeland, Florida, right outside of Tampa. We've got one in the Phoenix, Arizona area. We've got Southern California, and we've also got Elkhart, Indiana. And those guys have about a 2-hour radius as far as mobile work goes, but we've got our mobile techs here at Hershey this week, and we're doing show install specials for the AquaGo. You can get the Truma AquaGo Comfort installed for about the price as you would get it on just the AquaGo retail.
Right. So yeah, we're up from New Jersey. I don't think these guys are up there. There's an authorized deal. I believe Dylan's RV is authorized, but that's about 2.5 hours from me. So that's really a whole day trip because it's about a 3-hour install, right?
It's on average, we say around 2-3 hours. Yeah. On our website, truma.net, you can do a dealer search. We have about 200 dealer partners across the United States and Canada.
And you guys only sell direct to authorized dealerships?
Sir. Yep. We only allow official certified partners to install these units. We want to make sure that these systems are done right, installed by technicians that have actually received training.
And now there's a couple of other tankless water, Gerard and some other ones, but I went with you guys because the reviews for your product is outstanding, right?
Yep. Like I said, we've kind of taken the tankless technology and we've combined it with the boiler tank technology with to achieve the Truma AquaGo, and that's where we get the performance of not just the never-ending hot water, but the consistency. We don't get any temperature fluctuations or anything like that. So words that we use to describe the AquaGo are on-demand, instant, hybrid, things like that.
And just one more question. Your product is designed and manufactured in Germany, correct?
Yes,
so you're not getting a Chinese knockoff. You're getting like the real deal.
You know the Germans make good stuff.
Yeah. When I was talking, so actually the 2 installers, Michael and George, that came out. Michael's actually from Germany.
He is from Germany.
He has the accent, and he was telling me that these products will last 10, 15 years without an issue.
Yeah. I mean, Germans do things differently. They build things to last. You know,
Yeah.
we don't have this disposable appliance culture that we've kind of fallen into in the United States, not just in RVs, but in our residential applications as well. They're building stuff that it's a premium product that you're going to pay a little bit extra for, but the value vast exceeds what you're getting.
All right. So Michael and George, they came out, true professionals. They got my Dometic out. They were in and out in like 2.5 hours. Everything's been working great for 2 days. That's all we've had it for. But I thank you for your time, sir.
Absolutely.
And
Thanks for having me.
Listen, I'll be giving some more feedback on this as time goes on, but so far we've been really happy. If you're at the Hershey RV show or you're going to be in Elkhart or anywhere in that area, check these guys out.
We're at booth 555
so far,
at the Hershey show.
So far we've been really happy with their product. So for myself, MJ, who's in the crowd, from Truma, we thank you. Hope to see you guys on the road.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you. Guys, I hope you enjoyed that interview with Billy. He was more than accommodating, along with the crew at Truma, who was truly awesome, both dealing with them on the phone and when they came out, their installers, to install our unit. So I'm just going to give you one quick last summary. We got the Truma AquaGo Comfort. It comes with a rotary dial control, and it has several functions. I got a little cheat sheet that was given to me by the installer. So there's a couple of different functions. You have the eco mode, and then what that does, it keeps the water temperature at 120 degrees. And well, it will give you 120 degree water temperature when you turn on the faucet. It does allow the water to drop down to 41 degrees before it kicks that furnace on. And the reason why it does that is just to save some propane. So according to what the installer told me, that mode you would use more if you're in a colder environment. If you're in a warm environment, you don't really need to use it that much because your water temperature is not going to drop down to 41 degrees. So that is the most efficient mode. That's the one that's going to use the least amount of propane. I'm using it right now in the comfort mode. And in the comfort mode, water again is going to come out 120 degrees, but it's not going to allow the water in the tank, the little bit of water that's left in the tank, to drop below 102 degrees. When that happens, the propane will kick on, the ignition will kick on and bring it up to about 102 degrees. So you have like almost instant hot water when you turn the faucet on. There's also a cleaning declarification mode. These things just require to be cleaned once a year. They sell declarification tabs. There's a process to do that. Essentially, you turn that dial to declarification. put that tab in, does its magic, and I think approximately 3 hours or so, the system is clean. You flush it out by running water through the system, and that's it once a year. No having to clean everything out like you do with the tankless ones. And there's an off mode, obviously turns the unit off. And then there's an anti-freeze mode, which that's if you're traveling in really, really cold environments. There's a heating element that you could put in there that doesn't allow any of the water that's in there to freeze up. And I don't want to confuse you guys when I say about water in there. The system keeps a little bit of water in it just so it can provide that instant hot water. So that's what I was told by the installer. There's a little bit of water, very small amount in there, but it's not like a big tank of water. So real live demonstration. We're in our rig. I'm going to turn the faucet all the way left and see how long this takes to turn hot. And the water's hot. I don't know if you heard a little bit of air in there. It's hot, but it's not scalding hot. So you can see I have this turned all the way left. My fingers here, no problem, hot water. When I had my tanked water heater, as you guys know, you get spikes in temperature. So especially if you're using like an Oxygenetics shower head, when you cut that, you hit that switch to conserve water, when you hit it back on, it's like you got hit with, you know, scalding fire. Right now, look, hand is on here, fully to the left, no problem. So we've had it for 3 days. I can't, listen, from the 3-day experience, I can't speak more highly of this company. It's been awesome. I'm gonna come back in a couple of months. I'll give you guys an unbiased review. Hopefully this thing is still working. If it's not, you guys will know, but there's a great warranty. I believe it's I'm not gonna comment on it. I'll put it in the description. I wanna make sure I get the right warranty before I put it on video. I'll find out a little more, put it in the description. I'll also put the links to Truma and the links to our channel, all right? So I thank you guys for joining us. For myself and MJ, who's behind the camera, we're gonna ask you guys just to subscribe, like and share, tell all your friends, and we'll see you guys on the road.